Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant analysis. We're gonna talk about how the Brooklyn Nets escaped with the win versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Obviously, Cam Thomas missed that free throw that probably would have put them in a strong position anyway, but he ended up making the second one, and they ended up getting a little deflection, jump ball to a deflection out of bounds off the Pelicans, which made it Brooklyn ball again. They give the ball to Dennis Schroeder, speeding down the court so he can run out the rest of the clock. And the Nets did what they had to do to win this game. They've been able to stay in games and stay competitive in games, but they haven't been able to win enough. But tonight they improved to 5-6. Most people, if you would have told them that the Nets was 5-6, they wouldn't even believe that until they had to look it up themselves. Because most people thought the Nets would be one of the worst teams in the league this year, and they have been one of the most competitive teams, regardless of who's on the court for them this entire year. And it makes sense for me because I watch every single game. But for a casual, they wouldn't even believe that they had a record like that. And the Pelicans is the opposite. They 3-8 and 2-4 at home. They have a record that most people thought would be higher at this point, and it's not because guys been injured and toe up and beat up like they usually have every single year. The only problem is they have more of it in at one time, and it's just crazy to see this Pelicans team with so much potential, and we just not really able to see them realize it either each and every season that they have been able to get Zion since he was drafted. It just always been him and more people being out, and it's just sad to see it. But it's the reality of the game that injuries happen anytime. You can't control them, and sometimes you don't even have to cause them. But it's part of the game, and you have to deal with it. The Nets 26-22 in the first quarter. They got outscored 34-28 in the second quarter, and in the third quarter 29-27. But ultimately, the fourth quarter they was able to barely win with that 26-20 fourth quarter for them to win by two. It was just meant for it to happen, and they put their work in to have the ability to win it, and they got it done. Williams for the Nets, 12 points, minus five, and plus minus, three personal fouls, two turnovers, one block, one steal, nine rebounds. Two of them was offensive out of that. 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 of 7 from three, 3 of 12 from the field. Johnson, 15 points, minus four and plus minus, two personal fouls, two turnovers, one block, one steal, one rebound, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 of 7 from the 3 point line, 5 of 10 from the field. Claxton, 13 points, minus four and plus minus, one personal foul, two turnovers, two blocks, three assists, nine rebounds, five of them was offensive out of that, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 5 of 9 from the field. Schroeder, 14 points, plus seven and plus minus, two turnovers, two assists, three rebounds, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 of 5 from three, 4 of 9 from the field. Cam Thomas, they held him to under 20, and that's basically what you want to see. 17 points, plus nine and plus minus, three turnovers, two assists, seven rebounds, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 of 5 from three. He was also 6 of 10 from the field, and one of them threes was very huge, and they needed it just like they needed them free throws. And those actually his only two free throws of the game, so he probably was a little out of rhythm. Wilson, 10 points, minus four and plus minus, three personal fouls, one turnover, two assists, one rebound that was offensive, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 1 of 4 from three, 3 of 10 from the field. Clowney, 15 points, that was high from the bench of the Nets, 15 points, plus three and plus minus, three personal foul, one turnover, one block, one assist, seven rebounds, four of them was offensive, 5 of 10 from the 3 point line, 5 of 13 from the field. Ben Simmons only had 6 points, plus eight and plus minus, three personal fouls, three turnovers, two steals, 12 assists, and he had five rebounds. One of them was offensive out of that. He was 3 of 5 from the field. It was fun seeing the number one and the number two pick go at it again. Ben Simmons versus Ingram. Obviously, both of these guys in different roles in their careers, and we'll see how they continue to play out. Johnson, 5 points, two assists, four rebounds. One was offensive out of that, 1 of 4 from three, 2 of 6 from the field. Didn't play. Coach's decision for the rest of the guys, or they was already ruled out with an injury before the game. 36 of 84, 42% from the field as a team. 19 of 42, 45% from three. 16 of 19, 84% from the free throw line. 46 rebounds, 24 assists, four steals, five blocks, 16 turnovers, 14 personal fouls. And then you got the New Orleans Pelicans, 24 points, minus three and plus minus, two personal fouls, four turnovers, one steal, nine assists, five rebounds. One of them was offensive, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 of 9 from three, 10 of 24 from the field. He took a lot of shots, and they was living with him as their best offensive weapon, as they should, because he's also a good ball handler and a solid decision maker, respectable. And he did that tonight. Just couldn't get some shots that he needed to fall tonight, and it was just a little bit desire for more. But he did play his game, and just we just need to be a little bit more efficient from three or from the field, and they probably would have had enough, but it just didn't happen. Misi, 17 points, minus two and plus minus, one personal foul, one block, one steal, two assists, 11 rebounds, double double. Three of them was offensive out of that. Three or four from the free throw line, seven or eight from the field. Alvarado, 3 points, plus six and plus minus, two personal foul, one turnover, one steal, one of four from the 3 point line, one of five from the field. Trey Murphy, 12 points, minus two and plus minus three personal fouls, four turnovers, two blocks, five rebounds, two of them was offensive out of that, two or two from the free throw line, two of six from three, four of 14 from the field. Boston Jr. struggled from the field just like Murphy, three of 13, one of four from three. 10 assists though, which was really needed. Seven rebounds, one of was offensive, three steals, one turnover. He did have three personal fouls, minus one and plus minus 7 points. And Robinson, 15 points, minus three and plus minus one steal, one assist, four rebounds, three of them was offensive, two or two from the free throw line, one or two from 3 point line, six to nine from the field. Tice, 4 points, minus two and plus minus four rebounds. One of them was offensive out of that, two or three from the field. Jemison, 2 points, minus two and plus minus, one personal foul, one block, one steal, one assist, four rebounds. Three of them was offensive out of that, one or two from the field. Green, 8 points, minus one and plus minus two personal fouls, three steals, two assists, four rebounds, two or three from the 3 point line, three of eight from the field. Noel, 11 points for him. One personal foul, six assists, one rebound, two or two from the free throw line, one or two from three, four or seven from the field. Reeves, he had 2 points, negative four and plus minus two steals, 101 from the field, 8 minutes played. The rest of the guys did not play. Coach's decision, or they was already ruled out with an injury before the game. 42 of 94, 44% from the field, 10 of 30, 33% from the 3 point line, and then 11 of 12, 91% from the free throw line, 45 rebounds, 31 assists, 13 steals, four blocks, 10 turnovers, and 15 personal fouls. And they only was able to get 105 points. Even though they have so many injuries, they still came close to getting a win, but it just wasn't enough as a team to be able to pull this one out. And you got to give credit to the Nets. They have did everything that they should have done to be able to win the game that most people thought they probably would lose. But these teams was really a little bit more even talent wise tonight, so it could have went either way. And both teams was basically struggling sometimes throughout the game, and it was just good to see the Nets get another hard-earned win because they have been one of the toughest teams to play against this year. And it's good that they're getting rewarded for their hard work, so it just don't feel like they're accomplishing and trying to do nothing. Even though most people don't really have them in the play-in tournament, it's about what you do and how you attack and approach the season, and how you train and how you practice as a unit and how you compete. Because we just have our opinions, that doesn't mean they're going to be facts realistically. It's just a prediction, and it's up to the team to make their best play be the reason why they should get respect and how they should be remembered. And I just remember every single game I have done with the Nets this year just being impressed about how they will really come at teams, how tough they are to beat, how tough they are to put away. And they have done that so well this year. And it's just interesting to see, like, this team ain't that bad. This team has had injury problems. This team has had no superstar. This team has had just guys step up and play their role or a seed in certain roles or certain matchups, or just finding the way to use their coach to the best of their advantage to be able to put them in situations to where they didn't even know they can be successful in until it was implemented. So I really love what I have seen from the Nets, and you just need to see some more guys on this team play better and just play a little harder than they've been playing. I think that they can squeak out some more wins and possibly do upset a lot of people vote of not being a great team this year. And some people say it was going to be Washington and Brooklyn, and it's Washington for sure. But you got to give credit to Brooklyn for beating the teams that they have beaten and competed for the way they have done throughout this entire season. So I love what I have seen from them. I do like what I've seen from the Pelicans when they're healthy, but It's just not often enough, and it's frequent to see this team going through mid to long injuries from their best players. And it's crazy that their bench is always usually healthy, but their best players, even though they don't play crazy tons of minutes, are always injured each and every season for multiple years. Not 1 year, not 2 years. We're talking 3 to 4 to 5 years of this team still struggling to stay healthy ever since they drafted Zion Williamson. And I just can't believe it. I got to get up about this because we knew Zion could play. We knew that he would be an all star, which he has reached that level. We knew that he can be potentially an all NBA player, which he has reached that level. But it's just crazy to see none of it work out, even though they have a lot of talent. And David Griffin has made some risky moves. Even DeJounte didn't even play a week, 2 weeks of basketball, really, when the season started, and he's supposed to be their biggest decision maker in acquisition this season, and he ain't even playing. So it's just crazy to see the bad luck that the Pelicans have had over the years that they've been putting this team together and trying to find out how to win with Zion as their best player. And he hasn't even, to me, been their best player this year, even though it was early. So he obviously can be by the end of the season, which he should because this is the guy that gave the max to. So I don't really know what to say. I don't really know what to do, but I'm just hoping we can see a larger portion of this team together, especially the DeJounte Murray part of it, especially with him playing with these other guys because they have a lot of ball handlers, they have a lot of scorers, they have a lot of guys that can get theirs, and they have a lot of guys that can make jobs easier for others. They just can't stay on the court, which is unfortunate. But comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to analysis, I only do NBA, basketball coverage, and nothing else on this channel. So if you love that type of videos, conversations, breakdowns of legends, current players, rookies, I have all that already on the channel. I have over 2,000 plus videos. So check those out if you're new to the channel. And if you love them, subscribe and become part of the movement and the family. Also, for the people that have been a part of the family, reminder, I do upload a lot of videos throughout the day, morning, evenings, and nights, and I'm always giving you guys content, so always check because I might have said something or already did something that you wanted me to hear or touch on. It might be already on the channel. That's all I can ask you guys to do since you're already fans, you already watch, you already love, you already like, you already feel it in the channel. Y'all love watching, I love making up, y'all like seeing, y'all like hearing what I gotta say. That's why the channel works. That's why it's been so successful over the years. Let's keep that going even into next year, hopefully, and that's what I want to see. Good night.